What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV, aka Darth Apocalypse, and I want to talk about the second game that was played yesterday between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Phoenix Suns. The first game was an absolute blowout. I think they won, was the margin approaching 40? 35, 40 points, something like that. The Thunder. And, the Thunder in game two yesterday were trying to avoid the fate of pretty much every other team playing in the playoffs who either split their home game series or, like Houston, lost both games at home and are in a very precarious situation now. But the Thunder have been taking care of business. Shai did not play particularly well in game one. I think he still finished with 23 points or something like that. In game two, he bounced back with 37. By the way, he won the NBA's Clutch Player of the Year award. So congratulations to him. As I said before, he scored a game-high 37 points on 13 of 25 shooting, 2 of 5 from deep, 9 of 9 at the line. He also had 5 rebounds to go along with 9 assists. Jalen Williams scored 19 points for the Thunder on 7-11 shooting, 2 of 3 from downtown, 3 of 5 at the line. He also had 4 assists in the game, but he went out with an apparent hamstring injury. I think that was in the third quarter. And hopefully this isn't a serious injury because during the regular season, he suffered a hamstring injury. And he missed, I think it was, the first 19 games of the season or so. What was it, the first 30? Probably the first 30. I know he missed a lot of games at the beginning of the season due to recovery from surgery on the wrist. So he missed 49 games during the regular season. So that makes, what Shai and the Thunder did even more remarkable. Chet Holmgren had 19 points and 8 rebounds. Isaiah Hartenstein had 9 points and 10 rebounds. And Lou Dort had 9 points. And for the Phoenix Suns, they were led by Jalen Green, who scored 30 points. They were led by Dylan Brooks, who scored 30 points on 12 of 23 shooting, 5 of 9 from deep, and 6 rebounds. Devin Booker had 22 points on 7 of 14 from the floor, 8 of 10 from the line, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Jalen Green had 21 points, but was only 8 of 23 from the floor, only 1 of 8 from deep, and he committed 7 turnovers. And Ryan O'Neal had 16 points to go along with 9 rebounds. As a team, the Thunder shot 47% from the floor. Phoenix shot 46%. The Thunder were 14 of 40 from deep, 35%. Phoenix was 11 of 31 from deep, 36%. The Thunder were 20 of 25 at the line. Phoenix 18 of 22. Rebounding, the Phoenix Suns actually had a slight edge. But the difference was, in my opinion, turnovers. Phoenix had 21 turnovers, and the Thunder only had 10. And the Thunder also had 14 steals in this game. At one point in time down the stretch of this contest, the Thunder had a 26-point lead, but Phoenix was able to try to battle back and cut into that lead. But ultimately, the Thunder prevailed by 13, 120, 107. After the game, however, Devin Booker called out the officiating, in particular, one particular ref who he thinks was making a lot of inconsistent and bad calls. He even said that if the NBA doesn't improve its officiating, that the product is going to start looking like the WWE, right? And, I'm just going to say this before I play this audio. A lot of times I criticize Devin Booker for sometimes crying a little bit too much about officiating, but I understand his point. And I'm a Shai fan, but They called Devin Booker for an offensive foul against Caruso in this game, right? But I saw Shai do the exact same move against the defender, and they called a foul on the defender. And as a basketball player and as the head coach of the Phoenix Suns and the coaching staff, you have to get very frustrated with that type of situation, man. These types of inconsistencies. But anyway, here's Devin Booker.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but even the broadcast was confused by your tech. What was the explanation that you got?
I still haven't got one. It's definitely something that has to be looked into. I heard Caruso tell him to call the tech, and he ended up doing it. So that's one ref. In my 11 years, I haven't called a ref out by name, but James was terrible tonight, through and through. It's bad for the sport, bad for the integrity of the sport. People are going to start viewing this as a WWE, if they're not held responsible.
Similar thing for you on the offensive foul with Caruso, where you didn't get an explanation there either?
Yeah, and then the very next play, it said unnatural shooting motion that hit Caruso, but Caruso's moving forward on that. And if that's unnatural shooting motion compared to what guys are doing to get fouls nowadays, like, you can play them side by side, and I'll let you guys be the judge. Like, pull the clips, run it back. I'm surprised this is happening on national TV in playoff games.
Look, how hard is that to play through?
It's hard. It just feels disrespectful. I know I haven't won a championship in this league, but I have been in it for 11 years now. So to get to this point, to be treated like that, for me to even be saying something out loud, it's bad.
Have you ever done something? I mean, have you ever? I don't think I can recall you talking about the officials.
Yeah, it's my first time in 11 years, but it's needed. Like I said, whatever I get fined for, everybody can pull the clips and see where the frustration comes from.
Yeah, so look, man, it's not like he's lying, man. The officiating in basketball, and I'm being honest with you, the officiating in sports in general have become very questionable. You're starting to become. I'm gonna be honest. This is just me. I'm starting to wonder if there's a correlation or a connection with gambling. Some of these calls, it's almost like they're trying to have certain players reach certain goals or milestones or point shaving sometimes, or trying to get beat the spread, or I don't know, man. It's just a lot of shit going on, man. That gambling shit is real powerful, man. It's real powerful, and it is what it is, man. Tell me what you guys think.